Hey guys, long time no video. A lot's changed since the last time you guys have seen my planner. I've actually switched over from the plum paper planner to the Erin Condren Hourly. I'm gonna film a whole separate video on like why I switched and what made me switch and the differences between the two, but for right now I am in my Erin Condren Hourly. I will show you what last week looked like. This was my first week in the Hourly and I loved it. Like, this is the first time I think I've ever been in a planner where I really wouldn't change anything. I thought the hours would bother me a lot. They really don't, and it's actually kind of nice to have as a backup if like I'm gonna have a really busy day to actually use the hourly slots, but I can easily cover them up. I don't really notice them when I'm planning. I thought for some reason that that would make a big difference to me, and it didn't. So I've really liked planning. Now this is just my first week in here and I'm not, I don't know if there's ever such a thing called planner piece, but I mean, I really, really like it. There is not much there's nothing really that I cover up, because in my plum paper planner there's a checkbox down below that I just wasn't using. It was space that I could use, that I needed and could use, but wasn't because of the way that it was laid out, the actual printing on the paper. This does not have that. It goes all the way from top to bottom with space for planning. The sidebar doesn't have like little calendars or anything that I have to cover up. I can keep this as a long to-do list or break it up with stickers for to do, to go, to call, to pay, whatever the case may be. So I really like that. So like I said, this was the first week that I've planned in my hourly planner. I love it. I'm gonna stay with it for right now. But it is for us the week before we go to Disney. I've had a ton of questions and requests to film a Disney planning video, which I will do. This is the week that we're actually in Disney. But what I'm gonna do is go to Disney first and then kind of back plan more as like memory keeping, because all of like my actual planning for Disney is done either on my phone with the My Disney Experience app or on my computer. So I don't necessarily look to my planner. It's hard to explain. I use my planner to plan out the week before I go to Disney, but when I'm actually in Disney, I just use my phone. It's easier, and Disney's app is really easy to use, and it keeps me on track for where we need to be, what time we have fast passes, all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to use the actual week that we're in Disney as a memory tracking with pictures and more decorative than I would if I needed it as an actual planner. But this is the week before we go to Disney, which is a really busy week for us. We have a lot to get done. We leave on Sunday, which is Mother's Day, and we have a lot to get done in the week before, so I thought it would be kind of fun to film a plan with me using my hourly and also using some of my Disney stickers. Again, like I said, I will film a plan with me after we get back, kind of going over everything we did while we were in Disney and sharing some of the experiences and memories we make while we're there. So this is the week of Monday, May 2nd through Sunday, May 8th. Again, I like the simplicity of this layout. It looks a little chaotic right now because I'm using the Post-its to pre-plan, but when you look at the layout, it's like, get a blank one for you guys. It's just super basic, muted colors, not super bright, and there's nothing that I have to cover up, which is probably my favorite part of planning in the Erin Condren Hourly. So the first thing I'm doing is just moving these down. They're just reminders. There's no set time for these things that I am moving down, so I don't need to keep track of what time they start. And what I like to do is just use washi along the top. Now I am up usually at 6 a.m., but I'm not really doing anything that I need to keep track of. So that's usually if I want to decorate with washi, where I'll be putting my washi. Or you can also put it at the bottom. There's like a couple extra lines down here if you wanted to use those for washi tape. So the washi that I will be using is from Washiful on Etsy. This was my first order with her, and I basically wanted to get some brighter colored Disney washi because the washi that they sell like at Michael's that's Disney theme is a little bit darker, and although I like it, I just wanted something a little bit brighter that went with the color scheme of the Erin Condren Hourly. And she has coupon codes on her Instagram if you're interested in purchasing this washi tape, or she's got multiple different types of washi. It's not just Disney washi, so if you're interested in purchasing that, you can do samples or full rolls. These are samples, but I did purchase a full roll of the, this is the green little zoom, I think, is it zoom? I think that's how they're pronounced. Washi tape, but this is the white, which is a little bit brighter. So I'm gonna use the sample of the green first because it goes with this little layout. Okay, so now that that's laid out, the majority of the week is just gonna be doing a lot of things to prep for Disney, like setting an alert on my phone to check in for our flight, packing all week. We have a family of 5, so I just try and start the process of packing in the beginning of the week, and then more of the actual packing towards the end of the week. I like to have everything kind of like ready to go by Friday, and then on Saturday just the things that we cannot pack, like necessities that we need in order to get ready to go on our flight the next day, will get packed on Saturday. So our cleaning service comes on Monday, and usually Sunday night and Monday morning I do maid prep, which is just basically washing all of our sheets and leaving them on the bed so that they are able to put them on our beds for us, and then, you know, getting all the clutter out of the way. So that'll be Monday morning. And these stickers are custom made from ErinCondren.com. I really like her custom made stickers. I just feel like they're really reasonably priced and they're customized, so you can get them to say whatever you need them to say. And just to dress that up, I think I'm gonna use one of these little spray bottles from Rory's Sweet Addiction. I can take off the maid sticker because I'm done adding that, and then I already did the mail hold, which I just put our mail on hold for the week, and this can come off because this is just packing all week, and obviously I know I'm going to be doing that. So the first thing I wanted to do was set a reminder on my phone to check in to our flights. That reminder, I'm going to use these little scalloped edged stickers. These are like quarter boxes from Rory's Sweet Addiction, and one of her cell phone stickers. Like to kind of like layer those. I'm actually going to put this down first. To write on that, I'm going to use my favorite permanent pen, which is my Le Pen permanent. Okay, and then the next thing we have, my daughters are getting their teeth cleaned and their dental checkup on Wednesday, so I'm going to use a tooth sticker for that. I'm going to take a Chrissy Ann Designs sticker, just an event block sticker, or time block, I don't know what their real name is called, but basically a time block sticker. And their appointment is at 4. And then this tooth sticker is just one that I got at the teacher supply store for like, it was like 300 of them for $2. Before I go any further, I want to use my KPL Plans countdown stickers. I love her stickers, and she has really cute Disney stickers for countdowns and just for everything. So I'm going to use these. And something else that I want to do for kind of like pre-planning is mousekeeping envelopes. We like to tip our housekeeping in Disney World. They call it mousekeeping, so we like to tip them every day. And what I'm going to do is just kind of make envelopes ahead of time that have the cash already ready to go in there. Sometimes you run out of cash to give, and so it'll be nice to just have one for each day. I can just lay it out. I don't have to worry about writing out an envelope or a note or anything. Everything will be tucked inside, all set for them. So I'm going to use another one of Rory's Sweet Addiction stickers and these Mrs. Grossman stickers just to remind myself to make those. And then one thing I like to do before we leave is just clean my makeup brushes. And I usually do it where I give myself enough time for them to dry, like 24 hours. So I'm going to do that on Friday, just because I like to have clean brushes. I should just get a travel set of makeup brushes, but I haven't done that yet. So I'm going to use this little clean brushes sticker from Nikki Plus 3, just to remind myself to do that. And then on Friday, I'd also like to go get a manicure and pedicure. I would go back and forth between getting a manicure because I can never seem to keep them nice, and then it drives me nuts when they're chipped, but I definitely want to go get a pedicure, so I'm going to write that in. So to indicate a manicure pedicure, I'm going to use this little border sticker from Catastrophe Design Studios. I love her stickers. You guys should definitely check out her shop if you haven't already. They're really cute. And to actually write on my planner, I'm going to be using my Sharpie Fine Point, one of my favorite pens. Okay, and then the next thing I'm going to do is remind myself to empty the fridge before we leave. And to indicate that, I'm going to use this Clean Out Fridge sticker from One Orange Snowflake. This is the List of Occasionals, is what it's called on her Etsy store. To make that pop out a little bit, I'm going to use one of these stickers from Catastrophe Designs. I think these are like her Stitches stickers, or I'm not 100% sure on that. And then that leaves us with the actual day that we leave for Disney. So that one I'm going to make a little bit more decorative, but still leave a little bit of room because I have a feeling I'm going to have like a checklist of things I want to do. But I could always do that on a separate sheet. So I don't know, maybe we'll do a little bit more decorating. So the only things that I have written on here are leaving for Disney, obviously. It's Mother's Day. We have an appointment when we land in Orlando for my daughters to get their hair done at Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique. And then we have 2 dinner appointments that we were kind of going back and forth on which one to get. We got an earlier Ohana reservation later in the week, an earlier time frame. So we're gonna ditch the Ohana reservation for that day and do Ohana later because that's one of my favorite restaurants in Disney. But I have a Garden Grill reservation for 6:40. So those are the things that I need to write in. So I'm going to use this Mother's Day sticker. This is from Catastrophe Design Studios, just to put it up top because it is Mother's Day and that is a special day in and of itself. Another thing that I really like about being able to be back in the Erin Condren is using these little like clip-in sticky notes. These didn't stick on my plum paper planner, which was kind of a bummer for me, but they stick really nicely on the Erin Condren pages, so it's kind of nice to have those back. Okay, so I'm going to use one of these flight info stickers. I'm going to write in the details later just for security reasons, but these are from KPL Plans. We have a really early flight, which is going to be interesting with 3 kids, but also nice to be able to land in Orlando nice and early. So that's going to go right here. And then I'm going to use the Best Day Ever sticker from Mila Print Shop's Disney stickers. These are full box quotes that she sent me. They'd fit perfectly in the vertical, but they work really well on the hourly as well. And I love them. They're so cute. Just want to put that here because the day you get to go to Disney is one of the best days ever. And then I'm going to take a Rory Sweet Addiction princess sticker. I'm going to use the Anna one for our reservation at Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique, and just one of these quarter boxes from Rory Sweet Addiction. And then I'm going to take one of my KPL Plans ADR or Advanced Dining Reservation stickers to write in our Garden Grill reservation. Okay, so that is kind of it so far for pre-planning. I am going to go through and make a to-do list, which I'll speed through. So that should about do it for this week. I hope you guys enjoyed kind of doing a Disney pre-planning with me, and I'm using my Erin Condren Hourly so far. If you guys have any questions, feel free to leave them below. Otherwise, I will see you guys hopefully soon in my next video. Thanks again for watching. Another week in February. This was my daughter's birthday week. Rainbows, really pretty. I'm using these zip printers just to keep track of her blowing out her candles and holding up how many years she is.